Hey guys, it is Tegan with Radical Reptile Fun, and we are back from the Phoenix Reptile Expo, and it was an amazing weekend. It was so good to see everyone. I'm so sorry if it seemed like I ignored you. I had an ear infection, so I did have a little bit of a hard time hearing people, but it was good seeing everyone that I did get to acknowledge. I'm actually going to be setting up a tank here for some little new guys that we got, and this is a brand new species that we have not owned before, so very exciting. So yeah, come with me as I set it up and we will put them in and you guys will figure out what they are. Alrighty, so I just got finished sanitizing all of the different decorations. So this is potentially what will be in our tank. Got some sphagnum moss and dried leaves, soaking some sphagnum moss. I am soaking some eco earth over here, and then I've got a clay sand mix right here. So we're gonna do about a probably 60-40 ratio for the substrate, and then I'm gonna be putting my heavier items in. Excuse my dirty dishes, it was a busy weekend. But we're gonna put our heavier items in because we don't want them to, they do like to burrow, so we don't want them to get squashed. So we'll take our nifty rock here, and they're gonna be inside the house for now so we can keep an eye on them. And we'll put the heavier items on the bottom, so when they burrow, these won't be able to shift. Alrighty, this is the setup I've got going on. So we have the heavy pieces of slate and then a few pieces of some cracked terracotta in here. The lights are going to be here, so this will be like a little basking area if they'd like. We'll say the species is nocturnal, so they don't typically bask, but want to give them that option. And then there's a humid hide here, and then we've got another little terracotta pot if they want to make a little house there. This branch is being supported by the hide so it can't fall. So yeah, got some cute little plants, some leaf litter. This is bioactive, so yeah, it's time to put the cuties in. Okay, before I put them in, since I think they're probably gonna run, these little guys are called, well, they have a few different names. These guys are called frog-eyed geckos, also known as wonder geckos. So these guys are little babies. They can get up 5 to 6 inches when they're fully grown. They'll keep those really big eyes, and they're super cute. They're a species of desert gecko, so they don't have toe pads. They have nails similar to a leopard gecko, and I love them. They have really cool scalation patterns, so they can actually rattle those larger scales on their tail, and they can make it sound similar to like a corn snake or even a rattlesnake if they get too frightened. So this pose that they're actually both doing on their tiptoes with their tails up, this is a defense pose, so I don't want to scare them too much, so we're going to let them go into their new home and give them some time to settle in. But we affectionately have named them. This one is Blip, and this one is Blop. So welcome Blip and Blop, the frog-eyed gecko, also known as the wander gecko. So these guys will be in the house in quarantine, and then once they have been doing well, we will move them down to the reptile barn. And they're in. There's Blop. And there's Blip. And these guys are a nocturnal species of lizard, so they are going to go down and probably burrow. They like to burrow a lot. These two are still too young to tell if they're male or female, but we're going to house them together right now just to see how they do, and then if there's any fighting, we'll separate. But they can live communally, but if they're both males, they will have to be separated because males will fight. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on them. Are you drinking, little Blip? So cute. So Blip is more yellow, Blop is a little bit darker. Looks like they're both exploring. I'm so excited to have these guys in the collection. We'll zoom in. Their head looks like velvet because of the little scales, but then their scales get so big on their body and tail. I love them. All right, we'll let these little guys settle in, and then hopefully in a couple months, sometime next year in 2026, they will be down in the reptile barn. Look at those little faces. All right, guys, have a radical one.